Alright, flashback again on Pokemon Platinum, time number 6. Right here, trying to catch Giratina. And the thing about this that's making it tricky is we decided that, me and my friends, of course, that we are in a bet who can catch the most legendary Pokemon without using a Master Ball. That's right, no Master Balls allowed. Now, the tricky part, obviously, to this is the hard part about catching Giratina is not overcoming the Master Ball part. It's overcoming the part of catching this thing before it reaches its struggle. And at first two, I got him to struggle, and that was it. I got him down to 1 HP. The next few times I burned him. You can tell how that went. And then the last time I faultingly killed him by accident. So here I go again, level 68 Infernape. Now you'll realize, why the fuck are you using him? Well, I'm an idiot, this is my first time ever playing it, and I used one Pokemon the whole way through, because I figured it would be the easiest way to get through it, because you just need to start off strong. The problem with that is, I have 2 fighting moves, Mach Punch and Close Combat, which do 0 damage since he's a ghost. And I have Flame Wheel and Fire Blitz, and those only do half damage to him. So I have to use him. I have a lot of items, which will definitely help me get through. And good to use Shadow Force early, so use my X Special Defense. So I never use these, but I'm going to use them since I have nothing to do while he's gone. I have 5 other Pokemon with me, not worthy of me telling you what they are, what they're leveled right now, because they're just there to revive me once I die. So now with this, I could go ahead and carry on with my Fire Blitz. Hopefully I get a critical hit, because normally when I do, he's red line. If not red, 1 HP. Let's see how low I can lower his health. Unfortunate for me, I did not get a critical hit. With that, I will have to use a Flame Wheel. And I think that's the only way I can keep him alive, meanwhile get him weak. I really don't know how I'm going to capture him, though. Okay, as you can see, he is now redline. Whether this kills me or not, if it doesn't, I'm in very good shape because I have Hyper Potions galore. Great. That X Special Defense is amazing. So with this, 22 Hyper Potions on hand. And I think I have also 22 Revives, 2 Max Revives, a few berries that I can use if I get weakened just a little bit and I need to start popping berries. I have 104 Ultra Balls, 70 Timer Balls. I do have a Nest Ball, which I don't think would really work well with this guy. But I do have what I need to survive for a long time. Now, surviving is not the question. That's a lot of people's problem. Surviving to get him weak enough and then capture him. Now, obviously, he can't heal, which is great. But the hard part with this guy is, like I said, I have 103 Ultra Balls, catching him before he reaches struggle. He does have a low PP count for the fact that 3 of his moves only have 5 PP, and the last one has 15. So, with that, you get a combination of 30 PP. It goes really fast. Good thing I use my X Special, because my special defense is increased, because a lot of his moves are stabs. Except for Ancient Power, which I'm going to use a special defense later if he uses his Shadow Force. So we're going to keep chucking Ultra Balls at his face, and we're going to pray he gets caught. It's been about 4 minutes now. So it just shows it's not hard to get him weak. Getting him weak is the easy part. You just got to have a strong Pokemon. This is really all it is, too. You just got to out-level him, and you can do it. We're now at 72. The smart thing would probably be to use a Hyper Potion. And I was thinking about throwing an Ultra Ball because he might not kill me. But since I have so many and I realize that I never go through them all, why get myself down to like 2 HP and be like, holy shit, I'm still alive, that's epic, when I can just heal myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Now, I would totally go and just hit him with somebody. Just to weaken him a little bit since I have such weak Pokemon. But it would literally do like 2 damage to him. And I don't know if that's really going to do much at this point. And the risk of that ever happening and actually effectively hitting him is virtually 0. So, without him killing me, obviously. So here we go, we're going to throw another Ultra Ball. He's going to escape, of course. And there's nothing more you can really do to this. You just got to pray. Okay, there goes his Shadow Force, which will do a lot of damage to me. And I'll have to use a Hyper Potion next. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use an X Defend. That will help me against his Ancient Power, which already does no damage, but it also will help me from his special attacks too a little bit. Now that I have both my X Special Defend and X Defend on me, I probably will not die. Especially even when he gets a critical hit on me, I probably will still stay alive at this point. 20 Hyper Potions left. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one on me. On my Infernape. Now, what bothers me is how much HP he still has left. That's a lot for not using him. For using an Ultra Ball. That's really pushing it since I had him 1 HP and I missed about 20 times. Yeah, I fought him for about 20 minutes straight. Just couldn't catch him. At that point, he just gets up, getting into the struggle and killing himself. And I know you can't catch him later, whether that's easier to do or not. We are on a time limit on how long we can spend to catch this guy, so I'm just going to keep chucking it because I know he's here now. Plus, it would help me beat the Elite Four to capture whatever legendary Pokemon I have remaining. Since I have no Pokemon, the next highest level Pokemon I think is Metacam, level 39, which I'm planning on trading for that Gengar up at that snow place. I don't even know the names. I'm going to play this once. And how am I so weak? Whatever, we'll heal. He apparently got the best of me on that one. Didn't realize how weak I am. Sorry it's shaky. I'm recording on my phone, and it's hard to do that and play DS at the same time. It's also good that I'm also... Shit. Well, there's not much I can really do. Whatever, I'm just gonna throw a random Ultra Ball into the nowhere. It's impossible to aim at a Pokemon that's not in sight. Why can't you just let me dish one out to use my turn? Jesus Christ. Alright, well, with that being said, we're just gonna use an X special attack, whatever. Oh shit, I'm not even filming myself. I never use these in battle anyways. I'm only using it right now just to hold up the turns and to increase my defense, because it's obviously a smart thing to do. Okay, now I'm going to reach into my bag again and start checking balls. I realized that using timer balls in this guy doesn't work. I threw a lot of those late. I was fighting for about 15 minutes, started throwing timer balls, didn't do shit. I might try it again just to see. I feel like eventually it will. Just like eventually I'll catch him. I mean, you're only going to catch this guy by patience. That's the key. It's just getting that lucky Ultra Ball or Timer Ball, whatever, before he hits struggle. And when you get those two to combine, you'll catch them. And I don't have any Quick Balls, so I can't catch them right off the bat. And I doubt that's going to ever happen with Legendaries anytime soon. I've seen some people attempt it. I've never really seen people do it. And the people who have done it, props to you. You probably sat around for a good 5 days trying to. Meanwhile, I don't care if I spend all my money trying to catch one Pokemon, because you can always get more money from beating the Pokemon League. So I'm keeping my eye on the time. It's been about 8.5, since I can only upload 10 minutes at a time from my phone. I know YouTube has changed since then, but the iPhone, I guess, is not aware of that yet. And what I should be doing is keeping a counter on top of how many moves he has left, so I know when to just stop using Hyper Potions, just start chucking balls. But for right now, I'm just going to keep using those Ultra Balls, because that's my best shot. Don't think it's been long enough for Timer Ball, and he's definitely not weak enough for a Nest Ball. I'll throw one more before I heal. You just gotta get really lucky. That's really all it is, too. I'm just gonna stay here and just gonna take tries. Yeah, he escaped. Alright. You vanished. Great. Well, since I have nothing better to do, I'm gonna go down and use one of my 2 citrus berries, since I don't want to do anything else. It's gonna be a good 30, so at least after this move I won't have to use a Hyper Potion. Just give me that little boost so I can throw another Ultra Ball before healing again. And there goes his Shadow Force. Again, citrus berries, CLL.